Why, hello. Pleasure to meet ya.
Oh my God.
Matt, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alicia. What is this car?
Oh, it's a Volkswagen.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on here with this thing?
This my son's car. He got hit. Might have to replace his gas tank. Because it's like when you pump the gas, you got to go real slow.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's going to flow back out.
Yeah, he probably just broke the breather off of this. Oh yeah, I see. You have what's supposed to be like a breather, and someone capped it. It's just missing like this much of a line to breathe air.
What is this car?
Oh, it's a Volkswagen. What's going on with that deal?
Turn over, it act like it wants to start, and then it don't.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, before I start going on, let me get my scanner so I can test some stuff while I'm cranking it. So, how did it die on you?
Just overnight.
Oh, you just came out to start it and wouldn't start?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any problems with it prior before that? No. You only drove this thing for 2.5 weeks? Oh no.
Those people are out to get the tax money.
Well,
Nice
it's not
little...
for me, it was for my daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And she was so excited.
Oh no. So you have a couple misfires, but the one thing that I see here that would cause an engine not to start is this right here. So I'm gonna check and make sure all your sensors are plugged in and everything. Camshaft sensor, that's a real deal. What that does is it reads your camshaft itself, and your camshaft's like your engine timing. If it actually has problems, then that's no bueno.
Never even seen this. Is you can see right through there to the chain.
That's the belt. Man. So that's your timing belt, like I was just mentioning to you. That's your camshaft sensor. It's reading off your camshaft. Someone had just been here and done some work, it looked like, and didn't. This is just a cover. I mean, you can literally drive them without it, but it's rubbing on your belt. Your timing belt's getting stripped there. All right, I'm gonna crank it a few times and test this camshaft sensor. How's everything looking when I crank it? Eureka! I figured it out.
Oh, did you?
Well, sort of. We're halfway there. Engine start blocked by Immobilizer. Your Immobilizer is basically your ignition. It's a module inside the ignition. So typically, if the module goes bad, the ignition switch goes bad, or the key fob itself goes dead, then it'll cause an error code with the Immobilizer, and then it'll do just that. But I have seen on other scenarios where like faulty connections, battery terminals, stuff like that, cause on like a Volkswagen, the Immobilizer issues as well.
Yeah, the connection is kind of.
Someone had, so this is.
See?
Yeah. So
I noticed right away.
So yeah, the issue with this is these are gonna. You see how they're touching? Yeah. So that could be.
And it kind of fried it a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, it definitely did some sort of damage there. So. This needs a new connection, absolutely. I'm not saying that that's your issue. Whoever you got this car from should have not done that. They should have just put, let's see if there's anything else.
It's almost severed.
Well, I've seen that because they couldn't fit. A lot of times people can't fit that all the way in there though, so they'll give like half of it. Put like half of it in there and
that's
chop
like
the
a
other
fourth
top.
of it hanging.
All right, so it didn't pop any fuses or anything like that, so that's good. It just looks like it melted it. So you'll not only need the male side of the connection, you'll also need the female side as well, because that, you see how that melted into the second? You see that right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it went into the second terminal, so even if with the new plug, you plug that in, it's just gonna
Do it again.
Yeah, send it right over there like it has been. I'm kind of shocked I hadn't blown any fuses. I mean, typically that will blow a fuse almost instantly. We'll get that. Your fuel pump passed. Your fuel pump's working. That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to check. Your fuel pump passed. Your camshaft sensor passed. It did show that at one point, it must have had a timing issue at one point, and then they replaced the timing belt and all that good stuff, because they for sure were there. That is a new belt, and I have seen this accidentally because this is a plastic. You see, it only clips on these two clips. So I have seen that. It slides right into place and then it clips in. I have seen that that happened. So your camshaft sensor passed, your fuel pump passed. I didn't see any engine codes after that. Your misfire code was a stored history code and previously. I'll take some pictures of the connection and then we'll get you ship sailed on that. Oh, and the Malibu has problems?
They all got run, and the Tahoe. Oh.
But this was the main focus. Her car, I think Definitely might have to go to a muffler shop because it's loud.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the inside.
Yeah.
But when she's braking, it shake.
Well, normally when it shakes when it brakes, typically that's a warped rotor or a bent rotor or like just a worn rotor. Typically it's a rotor issue. Shaking when braking, typically. Now, if you can hear a loud noise from the exhaust inside of the vehicle, that's dangerous because that's carbon monoxide that's coming straight out of the vehicle. It's meant to leave your tailpipe and go behind you, so you're not breathing it in and stuff. And so if you're sitting there at like idle or at a traffic stop and those fumes are coming in, that's dangerous. You can, I mean, a person can get lightheaded and probably pass out, truthfully, from just sitting there like that. So yeah, that's definitely something you look into. We do muffler work, but it's so cheap at muffler shops that it's like pull it in, just, hey, they'll patch it for like 30 bucks. You know what I mean? It's like, it's stupid cheap.
I don't know, it could be,
But back to this, the Immobilizer, it could be a key fob or a key situation, but I do have a scanner that can program keys and all that good stuff. So I'll bring that one with me too when we fix that connection. That way I can rule that out as well. Because I was thinking it was either going to be like a fuel pump scenario or like a key or ignition cylinder. I definitely didn't think it was gonna be like a key fob or an Immobilizer. I'm gonna peek on the brakes on this thing real quick.
She's in there.
Okay, I'll surprise her. Hey, little lady, I'm gonna take a look at your brakes real quick.
Okay.
Well, these brakes are full. These brakes are full.
Oh, when you had to slam on the brake, yeah.
So that rotor definitely has.
It'll shake the whole way down until I got like.
Yeah, so that rotor definitely has a bend in it over there. Have you like slammed on your brakes recently or anything? What?
I just asked her.
That's what we were just.
Oh,
I
yeah.
literally just asked
Like,
her
I
that.
don't like slam on my brakes, but like.
Well, I had to stop.
So think of it this way. Think of it this way. Like I've explained to her. So like metal.
I do it all.
Metal, right? How do you bend it? You heat it up real good and you whack the crap out of it, or you press it, or some way like that, right? So your brake rotor is progressively heating up through the friction of the brake pads, and then so when you apply force, like pushing your brakes in, you want to be like kind of gentle on them, because if you're hard, it's gonna eventually, or if not immediately, it'll freaking smush that and it'll make a tiniest little crease. Tiniest little crease in your rotor. Yeah, and then so every time you make a stop, it'll hit that crease. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, and then so you definitely don't want to. I could see it in that one. That's why I was like.
It's in this one over here.
Yeah, in the right one. Yeah, so I was like, that's why I was like, man, did you? Because typically I gotta freaking put like a ruler on it and flat grade it out and see. But yours, I was like, yeah, you can put your finger right down it and go, whoa. Alrighty, so I figured out her problem pretty instantly. It is a rotor issue. It's on that right side. So the tires are great. The tires are brand new, so they still got a lot of life left in them. It's just that rotor issue. I'll price you out a rotor. We actually might have one for this vehicle because I have a whole bunch of parts that I need to go through. But I remember buying front end stuff for a Malibu. I can't remember what year, but I remember rotors was a part of that. So I'll look at that as well, and we'll send it over to you. We'll definitely get you on the road. You know what I mean? We'll definitely get you back on there. Yeah, seems like a lot of, especially having 9 cars that all have issues. That's crazy. It sucks, dude. It's like, what's worse, not having any cars or 9 with with all the problems? But here's the deal. It was great to meet you.
Nice meeting you, finally.
Yes, man.